What are you really, really good at? I could definitely answer this question in a way that would be small talkish, generic, um, safe. And I could say, oh, I'm a good knitter. I am good at gardening. I am, good at caring for animals, figuring things out, making things beautiful. I'm a good hairstylist, whatever. But the more I thought about this question, the more that I am thinking about, maybe something that I'm really good at that isn't always beneficial. And I hate to always slant these things in the negative, but I think, this has really been about, this list of questioning has really been about searching, searching, you know, searching our hearts and trying to figure out, what's beneficial, what isn't. And what kept coming to me yesterday when I was really thinking about this question and praying on it is that something I'm really good at is wearing a mask. And I'm not talking about, a physical mask as far as, what I have to wear at work, what some stores mandate, for the mask to protect you or whatever they're asking, medical mask, fabric mask. I'm not talking about that kind of mask. I'm talking about putting on a happy face or putting on a peaceful face and kind of hiding myself from people. And I definitely think that I have been very good at hiding myself and hiding what was going on with me and what I actually think and what I actually want to say about something. And not so much with my family, although in the past I can say that I have done that, where I have just gone with the flow or, outwardly just agreed with things to keep the peace, to keep harmony, to keep things feeling lovely. Um, but out in public or even at work or in social situations, which I'm not in much anymore, but I'm attempting to stop cloistering myself. So that started with going to church yesterday, which I was 20 minutes late for because they changed the time. So no chance of visiting before, and then afterwards I just ran out, so no visiting then either. Whether that was beneficial for me, I don't know, but I did go and worship and listen and, you know, listen to the sermon to learn something about what was going on and what God wanted to tell me. So, but I am attempting to stop cloistering myself at home and be out there where, where the people are. And I know that I am very good at putting on a mask and making everything okay and keeping the peace and keeping things to myself so that I don't make other people feel uncomfortable, make other people feel bad, because then in turn that makes me feel uncomfortable. And I want to stop doing that. But on the flip side of it, it can be very beneficial because I feel like my role as a child and then even as an adult child in my family with my siblings and things, when we do get together, my role has always been peacemaker and mediator and someone in the middle to take these two sides and try to bring them together, while at the same time broadcasting and displaying this happy face for all to see that all is well and Joy doesn't feel anything. So whether that was something that was trained in me as a child or if that's just part of the way that I'm made, I'm not sure. But I am trying to do less of that because I don't want to suppress myself anymore. I would like to be who I am. I would like to take my own advice and live the way I was created rather than package myself into some presentable, pleasing package all the time that doesn't ruffle any feathers. And in the times that I have spoken my mind, whether or not the other people accepted what I had to say or wanted to even hear that doesn't matter. I say this all the time. I'm like a broken record with it. I have no control. You have no control of other people's reaction to you. And so wearing a mask, suppressing myself, not being who I am and presenting myself, and I'm not talking physically. I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about. Presenting myself always in a peaceful, pleasing package, even if I am far from that, is something I'm really good at. Something I've learned probably for survival and getting along in, groups of people and things like that. It's something that I've learned to do. And it has kept me from being who I actually am. It has kept me from speaking the things that I need to speak. And with all the crazy that is going on right now, all over the world, in the spirit, in my country, in some states very close to me, maybe being a peacemaker is a good idea, but speaking the truth and telling people something that may be hard to hear perhaps is better. So that's something I'm really good at. I could have listed a bunch of generic things, but we're better than that. We don't like the small talk. And yeah, so I ask you, what is something that you're really good at? Good or bad? This, of course, for me was kind of a negative trait. It can be a positive, but a negative trait that I'm good at. But what is something that you're good at? Let me know. Live and love out of the way you were created.